invincible. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Let's look at the markets overnight, shall we? As soon as I find my charts. They're here somewhere. There they are. So we dipped, ripped, and dipping again. Dip, drip, dip. ES is low as 63.13. It's high at 58, so that's 45 points in range. Good morning, Eric. How are you? NQ, low, 0.45. High, 227. My early morning math don't like that one, but I think it's 182 points in range. Copper. Wow, is that huge range? No, it's not a huge range. No range. About 85 ticks. Sorry, misread that. Ultra bond, about 3/4 of a point in range. Gold coming down, trying to bounce. Looks like we got about 28 points in range there. Crude oil rising up overnight. You could say it's bubbling to the top. About 120 ticks. Natural gas is rising up as well. And Bitcoin's still languishing a little above 114K. That's where we sit standard, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this Wednesday morning. Let me get my charts ready. We're ready for a great day here at MightyOxTrading. So you see NQ kind of dip. News today. Start spreading the news. I'm trading today. Anyway. We don't have much in the way of news today. A bunch of earnings calls this morning, but the only news we have all morning is crude oil inventories. Only scheduled news. All right. Thank you for specifying which hairs you're getting cut. Nice little dip here. Dip, 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 dip. Phone. Where's my phone? There's my phone. ET phone home. Nice drip. The drip dip here. Not a drip. We don't have a leak. Possible bounce there. Or possibly not. Nope. At least not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Is it not? Where is everybody today? Everybody's missing. I don't know where you went. Still falling here. I don't remember what I said. My the low looks like around the around 45. Gold falling as well. Not afraid of falling. Poking its head up here. Not a good poke though. Yeah, maybe a good poke. That's a better poke.
Order filled.
Trying a long here. I only went 5 points. So 155 is the goal. Wow, boom. I'll take that.
Order filled.
There we go, 5 points. Didn't get greedy that time. Probably should have stayed in longer, but yeah, I should have stayed in longer. I didn't expect that to work as well as it did, as quick as it did. So that's okay. 5 points to start off the day. Looks like I actually got 5.25. That was actually the very first trade I've taken on that Bull and Ox funded account. So we've broke that one. Still going. So this is one of those ones I thought I was only gonna go 5 and it went at least 10. I could have got 10 out of it, but it's okay. We're starting the day off with a positive trade. That makes me a happy ox. Theoretically, I should enter again based on my 3-minute chart. Should also enter gold, but what do I have in gold? Let's Are any of those still active? Yeah, below them all. Let's try 14.
Order filled.
Oh, there we go. We're in with gold, trying it out. Just want a couple of ticks. You can't see it. It's on a Bull and Ox eval. Wow, look at NQ go. Wow, I could have got 20 points out of that move. Gold's not working for me. I got in late. I shouldn't have got in late. Wow, NQ popping up nicely. Morning, Amelia. How are you? Look at NQ rocketing up.
Target filled.
There we go. Gold. Gold gave me 8 ticks. There we go. We're starting off the day well. Oh, is there a party at your house? Wow, I got my gold and glad I got out. Look at that. Moves right back down. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I was being a smart ass. Really? I didn't even notice that, but holy wow. And Q had some good moves, but I don't think it was that good. Let me look at an hourly chart. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Bob ram, bob, bob. Wow, this NQ just kept rolling. I got 5 points out of a possible. Let's see, I could have got. Looks like 30. Damn it. See this coming up. I do see a white shaded area. You might hear me talking more about my candles now as I try to remember to take trades on signals. So I might actually start verbalizing stuff more. Right now we're seeing that white. We're seeing that spread on the RSI. It's I don't know what you want to call it, points, or it's a 35 spread on the RSI, which is wide. So I'm looking to possibly expect a pullback or slow down now. Yeah, green is green. I gotta remember that those greens add up. And I would have been much more annoyed if it had gone that 5 points that I, took and I didn't take it and then came back and either went to my stop or break even. Gold trying again here. Blue candle on the 2-minute chart. We're interested in that. If it holds for the next 24 seconds. See NQ kind of pausing here. Small candle, doji. Big candle in gold, 2.5, about 2 points. I don't really like big candles. I like big candles and I cannot lie. But we're going to try this song here. And we're going to shoot for that 100 EMA at 34.19.2. We're going to put it one. Well, it's already there. Wow. All right. And we're going to take it off there. So we got 6 ticks there. Before I even had a chance to put my profit target there, it got there. Taking small bites. I've been going for bigger bites. It's been biting me. Wow, how many times can I say bite? Got I might have just missed a short here in NQ. Yeah, I did. Dang it. That's okay. But we have 2 wins on gold here in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, that was a good short opportunity that I 100% missed. I need to remember to manage both if I'm going to trade both. That would have been a quick, nice. I even called it. I said we're going to probably pull back here, and I didn't take it. Dang. So I missed 2 good opportunities. Well, I can't say I missed the opportunity on the way up on NQ, but I definitely missed this one on the way down. Funding ticks just announced they've gone the 1-day pass. Sort of watching here, possible bounce area. Came back down to my signal line on the 2. It's kind of playing there. Let's see if it breaks through. Comes back down to those recent lows. Or if we bounce. Little green candle from Pasadena. Reminder, everybody that's kind of lurking and not talking, I appreciate if you'll gore that like button for me. How are you today, USC? Q continues to push down. No news at all today besides crude oil inventory, so nothing to give us a push. Oh, that's no fun. Better than a root canal, though. Blue candle.
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna try it on top step on based on a 1 minute chart. And we're popping up. Ooh, hitting a 100 EMA. We're gonna take that quick scalp there. I'm never good at taking quick scalps. Not that quick. I always want more. I want more, 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 more. More than I've ever seen before. There it goes.
Order filled.
So, okay, on top step, I just took a 6-point win on 3 micros. Nice blue candle pop there. I did not, only because I was in a gold trade at the same time and I missed it. So I got to get better at that. If I'm in one thing, I got to be able to concentrate on the other. But yeah, I missed that, but only because I was in a gold trade. But I did take the green one. You can see there was a gray bar back right at the top of the hour. I didn't take that first kind of all wick no body one there, but the second one I did take, but I only took it for 5 points when it went 30. Well, I did a lot of studying yesterday and last night, the charts. Told myself I was going to get a bit early last night, ended up going a bit later than normal because I found some things on the charts that I really, really like and was back testing.
Connection lost.
And I was really studying these other setups, figuring out why I keep taking bad ones, and I'm on the cusp, and I probably, honestly, between my 3 setups, I think it's 3. It's either 3 or 4. I probably should just focus on NQ 100% because it probably gives me 20 at least setups a day. So yeah, I probably should just forget gold exists and go on and move on. But the greens are just indicating that it's hitting the Bollinger Band. The green shaded areas means it's hitting the bottom Bollinger Bands, and when it's the lighter green or the one that stands out more, that means it's hitting the third standard deviation band. And then the same thing with the reds and the purple up top means it's hitting the top band, and if you see purple big long band, that means it hit the third. And the other thing about gold is I haven't studied it nearly as intensely as I have NQ. Yeah, exactly. Having the bands on the screen. Do I still have the bands on the screen there? I forget. No, I don't. Yeah, having the bands on the screen makes the chart look messier. Um, Now the bands can provide a little bit more context, seeing how far, because this doesn't tell me how far it penetrated into those bands. It just tells me it touched it at least. It doesn't tell me if it's all the way outside the band, or anything like that. But this is enough information for me, in my opinion, and it makes the chart look a little cleaner. Now on the charts I'm looking at, because I'm not looking at the ones that show up on the stream anymore. I'm looking at a 3-minute, 2-minute, and a 1-minute on NQ, and my fourth chart is gold. But that right after that gray bar on the 2-minute, I actually got a purple on the 1-minute with the red background. So that was just another great indication to go short there. Good morning, Crypticon. How are you? Kind of sputtering here now. Spitting and a sputtering. Oh, forgot about my tea sitting here. I don't know how I miss it. Big 50-ounce mug of tea sitting right there, and I forget it's there. By the way, if you all haven't tried allulose, you should. Allulose is a natural, not artificial, natural, 0-calorie sweetener that shows to have the GLP-1 agonist properties, the same thing as Ozempic. Studies have shown that having some in the morning can reduce your hunger and your caloric intake throughout the day. And it's also very good for your gut microbiome. And it's 0 calories and it tastes like sugar. It's like 70% as sweet as sugar. So if you use like normal sugar and you use like a teaspoon, you would want to use like a teaspoon and 1/3. But it's great stuff. More expensive than regular sugar, of course, but absolutely wonderful stuff. ALL. Well, why am I spelling here? I'll put it in the chat. No, I'm giving nutrition advice as well, Crypt. There, allulose. You're welcome, USC. And Q trying to pop back up here. And I now use it in my tea and my coffee. And I'm gonna start. I try to do a bottle of water mixed with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar each day, but most days I don't because it's not the easiest thing to get down. So I'm gonna start sweetening that as well with the allulose to take the edge off the vinegar. And Q's struggling and can't get higher. It couldn't take us higher. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, correct. But the apple cider vinegar is supposed to be excellent for a few different things. But yeah, I struggle with it. So now we'll try that. Oh, now IQ's trying to pop again, giving me a blue on the 3. Uh, Those accounts will be sweet. See what I did there? Yeah, it really is. Hey, JC. Egg fast is going well. I did 36 hours. I had my dozen eggs just about half an hour before the stream started. I'll have another dozen later on today, probably about 4 o'clock my time. And then I will fast again until Friday. Dozen eggs, 1 stick of butter, and 3 slices of cheese. Nice USC. Oh yeah. My goal is I fast from like Monday afternoon. It's whenever I eat the last meal, some 4-ish, 5-ish, whatever, until Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday afternoon to Friday morning, and then uh, Friday afternoon till honestly, I don't get up as early on Sundays, so usually it's like Sunday afternoon if I decide to eat on Sundays. I may do a 48-hour fast for the weekend and restart Monday, or I may just have a small meal on Sunday. It's called protein sparing modified fasting, because you don't want your protein to go down too low and you start losing muscle. So I drink I drink green tea, hot, green hot tea. I drink coffee and I sweeten it with allulose. If I'm drinking coffee on my eating days, I might put some heavy cream in it. But we might want to check out Apple's stock. I think that may be why we're seeing a quick move here. Apple to boost U.S. investment commitment by $100 billion. Morning, John. How are you? And of course, I take my supplements, uh, huge supplement stack, but I don't take any amino acid supplements on the days I'm fasting, and I don't take any fat soluble supplements on the days I'm fasting. I know a couple people in the Discord did. I saw a couple people have a lot of success on gold last night. I did not trade last night. I was studying the charts. There's a Fed speaker speaking, and he wasn't on the docket. Fed's Kashkari says it still may be appropriate in the near term to begin adjusting policy rate. Yeah, I noticed something new, and it in my informal back testing that of going back and just I wasn't really marking anything else, just looking. It seems to be would be very successful, and I've already kind of played it out twice today, but so we'll see how that goes. Um, I got mad yesterday after I felt like I wasted 3 hours again um, here on stream just to end up red again when I know I shouldn't be. I should not have taken trades that I did. And so I decided that I need to find the exact rules for my setups. And while working on that, I saw something more in depth that I was somehow totally ignoring on an indicator that I've been using for a year now. So I know I am like right on the cusp of this whole trading thing. And I just got to get over that last hump. But that last hump sometimes feels like Everest. What is AEO? And good morning, Ron. How are you? The other thing I need to do is get over my blindness to certain setups. I need to figure out why I don't notice them until it's too late, even though they're colored candles. Um, oh, that sucks. Storms there, Ron. And why would we trade that? What's interesting about American Eagle Outfitters right now, Crypt? It's the with trend stuff that I have the blindness to. Yeah, I get all these signals. I mean, like yesterday. Oh, Tio's not here, and I'm going to sing Turn Back Time. Turn back time. But anyway, yesterday on that big downtrend during the stream, look at this. Look at these two beautiful purple candles touching the 9 that would have led to the promised land. Easy trades. What do? I take the blue candle and get totally stopped out, 10 points, then never notice the purple candle right next to it that stopped me out and don't take it. And this has been my major problem. If I could master this, master taking the with it trend trades both on the upside and the downside, that I probably would rarely ever have a red day. But I just it's a mental block and I don't understand it. I also think it's interesting that my trades are still showing up the next day. Usually they wipe out at the reset. Interesting. But yeah, those are beautiful trades there. And long trends, my mind is going for reversal. My mind is just looking for the reversal, and I don't know why. Fed's Kashkari says 2 rate cuts this year still seems appropriate. Whoa, gold popped. Hey, Robin, how are you? Congratulations on that latest payout you posted yesterday. Kashkari is not saying anything positive about the economy right now. The labor market's cooling, the economy's cooling. Reversing course on rates may be better than waiting. Meanwhile, NQ is popping. Hopping, stopping, popping, not the right it. When it gets me neither, then it knows I guess the hay of it. We'll see if I should have taken that blue candle. JC, I seen where he posted that he's lost 80K this year. And at that point, he was bragging about how he hadn't gone back to evals and was staying in a live account. And I'm thinking the only reason that he's allowed to stay in a live account after losing 80 freaking K is because he's an employee of Topstep. There's no way Topstep would allow a regular trader to go 80K drawdown. They would cut them off. Could have got 5 points here. Maybe a double top here. We got up to 186 half earlier. We just hit 183.75. Yeah, but don't you think risk managers, while they wouldn't close the account, don't you think risk managers would have stepped in, taken some contracts away, put in a DLL, put in other risk parameters that he's probably hasn't faced? And I'm probably a little extra edgy with Dakota because Dakota's the one always on social media trying to convince other prop firms that they should no longer use affiliates. Good morning, RJ. How are you? Crypticon, you never told us why we should be looking at American Eagle Outfitters. Now I'm curious. I gotta go look at the stock. It's like it dropped big time yesterday. It gapped up at the 4 o'clock open and it dropped. But oh, it had a nice rise the day before though. Top of the hour. How does someone walk away from their computer, or how does I don't know. I don't know how that happens. Ugh. Yeah. How do you put on that much size to make that much money and walk away? And with no trailing stop. I mean, if I was going to do that, you know, unless it maybe, I mean, you don't know. Maybe there was some sort of emergency. Maybe another part of his house was on fire or something. But, put on a trailing stop. That way, at least you're getting out if the market goes against you. All right, I'll be up. I'll be up there soon, Crypt, and we can go do that. Do it Chicago style. Oh, oh, Crypt. Didn't realize Amelia had a dossier on everybody. No, we gotta go to. Oh, we gotta go to Utah. But we could get Michael Patak in Chicago, Crypt. As a punishment? Oh no, okay. Kind of grinding here. Grinds my gears. It'd been more appropriate if Dakota was from either from North Dakota or South Dakota. No, and I agree with you, Amelia. Especially the day when they had me on. Yeah, Patak's lost luster with me. Yeah, one time. Yeah, Eddie did. Not my cat. He's trying to push up, running into resistance. Morning, JJR. How are you? Guys, I need to step away from the computer for about 10 minutes. I'll be back. Entertain yourself. USC, you're in charge. I have returned. Good morning, Ace. Missed this nice short here. Gosh darn it. Nice short. Very nice. About 5 minutes till the bell.
Upset that I missed that good short opportunity? Hello, Eddie. What can I do for you?
Eddie, in the last 4 days, I've caught 16 mice, and I haven't seen you catch any. This is how robots and AI end up taking people's jobs. Ooh, give me the hit in the head instead of bottle. No desk. Just to clarify, it's the traps that are catching the mice, not actually me. I'm not running around chasing them. But that would be entertaining content. That last one, though, is sad. He died with the piece of food in his mouth, the bait. I hate that. And I missed this. I missed this white line, this grayish white line here. You can see how that would have worked for 5 points. Hey, Jay, what do you say? How are you today? I don't know why. For some reason, you always make me rhyme. The mouse in the trap. right back down. So we are heading downward as we head toward the ringy dingy.
2 minutes till
I'm
the
doing
bell.
good, Jay. Most days. Hey, TL, how you doing? RJ was here earlier. TL, you missed it. A half an hour ago, I sang "Turn Back Time." Little pop of the bell. A lot of gray lines there. Blurred lines. Sorry. Thank you, China shows signs of popping. There's a big move. Whoa. Now that's a bounce. Wow. Well, that took off. Broke 200. Still rising. I see and the queue rising. Gold falling. hitting the third Bollinger on NQ on the 2-minute. Cat just hit me with his tail. Another burst up. What's their high a day? Circa high is 227. Yeah, I believe that's right. Yeah, 227. So right near our highs. Got up to 219 half. Pulls back here. 3-minute chart's trying to yell at me that he wants to go short. I hate when charts yell. Now we're getting short on the 2-minute as well, or we were. How's this candle gonna finish? Well, it finished red, but I did not take the red, and you can see it's popping up. Pop up's never good when you're a hitter, never good when you want to go short. If it's rising up, I think it wants overnight high. I think it wants it. Wow, Dow falling. Interestingly, ES is nowhere near its overnight high, but it's trying. AQ up to 222. New high a day, 228 quarter. Let's see if we double top or if it breaks through. Coming back down. Ooh, now that's interesting. Yeah, not as interesting. Maybe. Struggling. There's a fight at 200. Fight at 200. Call for backup. Bounces back up to 210. Falls.
Order filled.
Short on top step. Short 3 micros on top step in at. I have no idea where I'm in at. Oh, 192.75 and boom.
Order filled.
There we go. 30 points. I was a $172 trade on top step. Now, what did I do there? And I didn't have confidence to take it on all the accounts, so I just took it on a top step funded. So, I saw this red candle here, but I did not take it. I waited till it came down, and once it crossed that threshold of that body of that candle, I took the short and nailed like 30 points there. Thank you, Tio. Thank you, JC. Thank you, USC. Thank you, Ace. That Top Step Funded's up 204 on the day. Wish I would have had the confidence in that setup to take it on the cop, all the accounts on the copier, but that's okay. And look how quickly it bounced back up. Remember though, RJ, that haziness is not healthy to breathe. Thank you, JJR. That was a patience trade there. I don't exactly know why I hesitated on the first red candle. I just had a feeling that it didn't want to come down right away. It went up, hit that, broke overnight high by just a couple ticks, and then fell. And I just, I figured I'll get in when it comes back down, and it did. I followed those instructions in a shampoo bottle once. Went through 2 whole bottles of shampoo because it never said when I was supposed to stop repeating. Just ended up running out of shampoo. Bouncing. Purple candle and gold. It didn't finish below the 100 EMA. Looks like he wants to try and break it, but I didn't take it. I'm not gonna take it. No, I'm not gonna take it. We're not gonna take bad trades. Sorry, that was pretty horrible. Reversal here, back up. Yes, it was. I love that show. I, I think it only lasted like one season, didn't it? One or two seasons? Nice rise back up. Wow, big rise back up. 40.2 minute candle here, trying to get back up to highs. Didn't quite get there. 223 on that high of that 2 minute candle. Trying again, back up to 223. And new high, 236. Boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom, boom. Gold also heading up. Click, click, boom. $239.5. Got a long way to go, though, before we get to yesterday's high, which was 404, I believe. Before our news report crashed the market. I really want to take that short, but I didn't. I should have. It's hitting Bollinger, but that was that was dumb of me not to take. 100% dumb of me not to take. Everything was telling me to take that, and I didn't. That's the ones I got to stop missing. Well, I mean, I don't want to eliminate counter trend trading from my strategy. I just don't want it to be my. I don't want it to be my constant thought. I should say reversal strategy. Not really, you know. And that this really wasn't a long trend. I mean, it was 4 candles. Where I get in trouble is where we're like 20 candles in a trade, and I'm just thinking every little bit of green is going to be, or every little bit of an opposite candle is going to be the counter. I mean, the reversal. Comes right back up.
Gold flying. I believe it can fly. I believe it can touch the sky. Wow. NQ right back up. Comes back. Gets that whole red candle back. Strong leg bullet. And new high, 244. Still rising. 244 again. And down. Trump, red headline. Trump is to impose an additional 25% tariff on goods from India.
Order filled.
That news of the tariffs on India caused crude to pop huge.
Order filled.
Everyone got very, very quiet. Copper just dropped huge. ES coming down. And Q fighting again at that 200 mark.
Bouncing on it. No, it's 83. It's 83. JC, I apologize. I forgot to update the banner. Morning, MR. I'll get that done after stream today.
Order filled.
Try to get back up to highs. All right, Eric. Glad to hear it. Ooh, big boom. Big pop. 257 new high. That's right. You did call 254. Great call, RJ. Great call.
Still rising. 270. $280. No, MR. I've not heard of anybody being put on live. Bull and Ox. I don't know if they just said that it was possible to get people off their case to saying they didn't have a path to live, or if I've just not heard of any, heard about it, or I don't know. Oh, really, Eric? We're up to 285. So that blue candle, 5 candles ago, that was an iffy one. Obviously, it worked. I probably should have taken it. I didn't like the top wick. It had come down 14 points, but it was still smaller than the body of the candle. So I should have grabbed it. You can see it would have led to the promised land. 20 minutes to crude inventories. So that Indian news popped crude and then caused it to crash hard. Interesting. It popped crude like 50 ticks, and then it's from the top, it's crashed over 100 ticks. Appreciate that very, very much, Eric. Comes down. I had a tiny little purple candle. Wick was bigger than the body, so I didn't take it, but you can see it come down. ES gave the better setup there. So nice pullback. Got up to 285s, pulled back 50 points. Wow, real quick. I have a take profit eval right now too, but I didn't put it in this copier today. Nice fall, giving back that whole last move there. Yes, JJR, but they said it's ending sometime this week. I don't know when exactly. They didn't give us an exact date. They said it's ending in sometime this week. But anytime, no matter how long it takes you to pass, as long as you buy it this week, you'll still get the refund when you pass. They said this week. Okay, that makes sense. Sunday, that makes sense. Yeah. Little bounce here. Is this a stall or is this a move back up? You're very welcome, JJR. Yep, coming back down, but throwing a white line at me. This is a hard one. When I get a purple and a white line at the same time, it's like two opposite signals. Oftentimes it's the purple that wins out.
It's retreating though at the end of that candle. Yep, not. It's more wick than body now. Not take it, and you can see it's working. So I should have.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric. I did not see that. Hey, Hassan. Yeah, look at that. That purple candle one out there, big time. It's down 30. Meanwhile, gold gave 3 nice blue candles on this move up. We've all been there. This is trading. I often wonder how much Goldman Sachs has invested in psychiatry centers and psychiatry pharma, knowing knowing the mental trauma that traders go through. No, I'm saying invest in psych centers so they profit from traders going insane. I do Coke Zero. So wait, are you admitting you did Coke there, RJ? I'm gonna try to break my Coke Zero habit. That's what I have right now. 50-ounce cup of green tea, sweetened with allulose. Wow, now that thing is, now that's a stereotype. Only they live in trailers. I would love to try Adderall. I was just joking. Not about the Adderall, about the meth and trailers. I think you just offered to commit a federal crime there, Hassan. Seriously, I think. I'm taking supplements. It's supposed to help with focus, but I'm definitely ADD, 88, ADD. I'm not hyperactive. ADD. I would love to see what Ritalin or Adderall would do for my focus. Nice little pop back up. Should have taken the first green candle after the gray line, white line, whatever color line that is. It worked again. Crude oil inventories in like 1 second. Oh, it already came up. Missed the mark by only 3 million. Now Eric's throwing out random towns. I don't know. She says Central. Michigan's still in the Eastern time zone, so I wouldn't consider that Central. And Q pulls back. Did we lose Ace again? Did Ace ever say if he got his 2 points? I'm not sure Ace has told us he's gotten his 2 points all week. I think, no, there was one day. I'm not sure Ace loves us anymore. Yep. Robin just posted on the Discord. She's green on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 accounts, ranging from $60 to $1,904. Hey, Lou. Nice seeing you. Blue candle in a dangerous area. Not like a bad neighborhood or something. I mean, just like, I'm not sure I want to take it here. It went away. Robin was on the stream, I want to say a year ago. It's up on, we cut it down to a standalone video. It's up on the channel.
Order filled.
We're long here.
They said dangerous area. Highway to the danger zone. Oops. Screwed up and only took it on one account. So it's probably not even showing on the thing. Nope, it's not. And dang it. So I only took it on one account and look at it fly.
Target filled.
20-point trade, and I only took it on one account. I had the wrong account in the thing. I didn't have the leader account right, and so that was frustrating. I mean, it was a great win. I now have one eval that's up $500 on the day, but I could have had a whole bunch of evals up $500 on the day. That was Glarg.
Nice move up here. There's my white line. Not that white line that RJ was talking about a bit ago. Or whoever mentioned Coke. Actually, no, RJ has admitted that he used to do it. Kidding. Kidding. uh, it'll be worth it if this will all be worth it to go to prison if we all find out where Amelia lives because of it. Well, I no, because the the ones to find Amelia would be the CIA. They are the Central Intelligence Agency, after all. Wait, maybe that's who Amelia really works for. Maybe that's been her whole hint all along. Maybe she's CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. Oh, now she just pissed off the CIA. That's exactly what an FBI agent or CIA agent would say, Ace. Ah. Have a good day, Ace. No, we miss having you around more. Hope you're having fun. Wow, Amelia and MR both said Mafia at the same time. This has been a wonderful conversation today. Mafia, cocaine, Adderall, CIA, FBI. Pulls back here. Oh yeah, I got back like $50 last year. Never knew that, Hassan? Yeah, I'm up slightly. Um, so I'm up on my Apex evals. I'm up 91, 96, 101, 101, 101, 101, 101, and 498. On my Bow and Ox funded, I'm up 140. On my Apex funded, I'm up 106. On my Tradify funded, I'm up 104. Yeah, I traded a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 accounts. But only 3 funded. Hey, no FOMO. Big Woods in the house. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Gold still been treating you good? I actually got 2 small wins on gold today. Just kind of hanging here. Yeah, I don't get up that early to catch your stream, Woods. Yeah, gold is putting in a purple. Strong uptrend, though, so I'm not sure I like it right there, but it would be a signal for me to take. We'll see what it does. Like I said, I haven't studied gold as well as I've studied other things. So it's on my agenda to study. Nice, JJR. Trading how many micros? I know you have traded like 1, and then you are going up to 3. Hold on, guys. You might see something. Might hear something weird. Okay. Oh, you haven't seen my new setup, have you, Woods? Look at that pop. No, I'm talking about the stuff you don't see. I now have a 249-inch screens that I'm looking at full of charts. Give me a second. I'll find the picture and I'll bring it up. Yeah, I love the screens. Oh, Bitcoin's heading up. Just touched 115 for the first time in a bit. Honestly, if I got a bigger desk, I might just consider ditching the two verticals and going with 4 49 inchers, 2 and 2. Yeah, TPT is great with the micros, the commissions. old house. Not sure the wall would take it, but when I built the new house, definitely. Connor told me when he was putting this all together for me, he's like, you know, next time you move, maybe you should just see if you can get the Jumbotron from the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having them on the wall instead of on the desk. I don't think so. Let me look at what topstep X is. What's 222 divided by 3? Nope, 74 cents on topstep X. I do not use a Dom. It's a very personal question. Oh, not that kind of Dom. Yeah, no, I don't use a Dom. I'm mostly an NQ trader. Dom just moves way too fast with NQ. Yeah, I figured, Amelia. Oh, that's a good point. It would be. That would be amazing. All right, guys, we've reached the end of our time together today. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time for some more great trading action. Tomorrow we have some news. We have at least jobless claims tomorrow. Some wholesale inventories as well. Oh, USC, did you want the charts left up today? Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.